nice luxury to slide in Nugent Hopkins as your number one center, and he fills the void pretty easily.
Ryan's been playing really well, especially since we moved him to center, and it's just easier for the transition for him. He's got the puck more, he's moving, he's a great disher, and the two guys that he's playing with are playing really well too. So those three have been having some great chemistry. And once you get some points and get some goals, you feel a lot better about your game, and made some nice plays on the power play. And the last one, the way he pulled that puck off the wall under pressure and fired it down there, that's not just an easy gimme empty net goal.
Do Draisaitl and McDavid have produced so much offense for this team over the years, it becomes a bit of a fallback. When they're out of the lineup and you got a dressing room full of guys who don't play in some situations, or some of them don't, you think that they take the challenge to produce?
Absolutely. They get excited for the opportunity, but I think probably the most important thing that really elevates their game is they're just engaged more. They know their shifts coming up. They know they're going to be playing regularly, rather than defaulting to your two best players, and just much more easier to stay in the game. You feel better about yourself, and you can contribute. And you look at their offensive chances tonight. I thought our guys did a lot of good things. Had a lot of time or opportunities in the third period, kind of put that game away, and we didn't capitalize. But it was nice to see the guys creating those chances.
There was a lot going on in the Kris on their goal that wound up being disallowed. What specifically did you think was goalie interference?
The push. The fact that he went in the blue paint and pushed Skinner backwards, that freed up the puck, and then it wasn't the stick on the pad, because we've seen that before where they can take liberties on that puck and push it in. I believe we challenged one of those earlier this year, but before the jabbing with the sticks, there was a little bit of contact, pushes them backwards, leaves the puck exposed, and they put that in.
What did you think of your team's overall defensive play?
I think there's some things that could have been better, some turnovers, and we did give up 2 on the penalty kill. I thought earlier it was sharp. I thought we didn't give up much early. Maybe as the game went on, they were pressing for some more offense. They got some more chances. So, there's games where, sometimes that's the way it works. You're happy with the offense, you're disappointed with the defense, and very rarely it's 100% both ways.
Kris, what made you want to put that Janmark line together? What did you think of their play tonight?
I thought they were really good. That might have been our best line, especially early in the game, first period. But even throughout the game, you talk about guys feeling more confident and engaged in the game. Each one of them, I think, played, north of 17 minutes. Every time the puck was on Skinner's stick, I thought he was making some good plays. Janmark Brown, too. So, I thought, I was very happy with those guys. And, obviously we'll keep those guys together for a little while. But, all 3 of them, I can't give them enough praise.
Jason was saying that Skinner's skating just looks a lot better recently. Are you noticing that, and is that maybe helping him?
You can't play the game standing still, and you can, whether it's checking or creating offense, and obviously he's an offensive player, and he hasn't had quite the offensive production that he's had in the past, but you need to be skating, moving, and when you're doing that, you just create more space, and then you have a little bit more time to make those plays. You're standing still, it gets closed, and it's tough to make those plays. But tonight he was fabulous. I thought he was great tonight, and the last week or so he's been playing really well too.